Hey there everyone, this is The Keep from lucksack.com, and today we are bringing you a box opening of the new trial deck for future card Buddyfight Radiant Forces. This is the long-anticipated Hero World deck. We've seen this in the actual TV series, and they've gone on to the new Buddyfight Hundreds collection, and this one was released, as you can see over here, the BFEH SDO2, H meaning the hundreds. And this is its first appearance. There you go. That's kind of the logo for it, with the 100 over there. And, you know, this week is the week after the big Springfest event that Bushy Road held in Pomona in the California area. Amazing venue. I got to meet a lot of incredible people out there, a lot of top fighters, contenders. You know, shout out to Team Dragonic Fury, AZ, and then also shout out to Black Dragon Tamer. Check out their YouTube channels if you haven't already. But really awesome guys, and gave me some really good tips to beef up my Danger deck. So here we go. Let's go ahead and open this up. We have on the back a list of all the different characters that are going to be in here, and we're going to take a closer look at all of that. Okay, so right in the front there, we got the Rescue Dragon Crossbuster. Alright, he's just a kind of a vanilla 732. And let's see. Of course, they use all the tape for this. Let's use something to pop that. There we go. And as per usual, when you come inside, you actually get all these different. Here you get the new life counter, Hero World. Really awesome. Don't know why they just don't make it a Hero World flag right in the front like a lot of our other fighters use right now. But that's really cool. As you can see with our new mat over here, this is the very Hero World theme mat. This is for the new sneak peek that's going to be coming out next week. So if you haven't found a place to do the sneak peek where you actually get to see the cards a week before its actual official release date, ours is going to be this Saturday. But check with fc-buddyfight.com, and you should see a store listing on that website for where they might hold sneak peeks in your area. Okay, so you get your instruction book as usual. I don't know if there's any difference in this one. Probably new manga abilities, and it looks like there's new pictures for the rules. You get your standard Buddyfight paper mat that we normally get. There's been no changes to this one. Even the logo is the same. Hasn't been any 100 logo put on that just yet. And then we get straight to the cards. So let's go ahead and open this up. Alright, okay. Cards, awesome quality as usual. And let's begin and look at this. Now, a big one that everyone was looking for on the last box, the PP boxes, the golden ones, golden buddy packs, was the card burn. None of those card burn cards are in this series, so you're probably going to have to look at those exclusively from the booster box. So we'll go ahead and just look right through here. So we got Rescue Dragon Crossbuster. Nice and shiny. And then we have Adventure Continent Gunvels. Alright, very, very sparkly. I'm actually thinking it's kind of an homage to the giant robots of the 70s, that kind of thing, or just the Sentai robots for the Power Rangers. So yeah, basically your Power Ranger deck, right? So you get 3 of those, you get 4 of these, so apparently maybe they were looking for you to get that to be your buddy. That was 3. No, it's 4. You get 4 copies of that one, so 2 shiny. Eco Hero Solar Panelman, that's solar powered uniform. It does look rather ridiculous, but you get 3 of those, and let me see what we got here. It's a 5/2/1 0 cost solar charge. The cast cost of each of your Hero World spells is reduced by 1, so very Magic World oriented kind of effect with this one. When you cast a spell during the battle of your opponent's turn, choose a superhero on your field, this being a superhero light type. And for this battle, give it plus 1,000 power, plus 1,000 defense. You may only use this ability once per turn. So, okay, so it has that when you cast a spell. So if you use a defensive card of any type on their turn, you can give something a +1/+1. Nice. Okay, see a few tricks with that one. 3 copies of that. Heavy Trooper Iron Saver, no cost 5/2/2. Very Gundam-esque kind of artwork on that one. Can't even see that in my glare. Let me go and put that over there. And then we have radio controlled machine Max Storm, 1 gauge, 432, size 1. Okay, get 3 of those. Here we go. Now we're getting into the whole Power Ranger bit. Pay 1 gauge, Transform, 422, Transform. This is a new effect. I've never seen this one, and it looks like kind of just an ability from a card. If you do, equip this card from your hand or monster space, and this card is treated as an item instead of a monster. Okay, pay 1 gauge. If you do, you do this 422, so you can actually equip this as a weapon or an item instead of a monster. That's interesting, because that means you'd have attack, crit, and defense if you can attach this as a weapon. Interesting. 4 of those. But it'd be good variety, too, because you can either put them on the field or you can have them play as your weapon. Alright, Cyber Police Hyper Rescue. No cost, 416, so he's your front wall, size 1 monster. And we got some spells here. Draw away the Lackey. Okay, destroy size 2 or less monster on the left or right of your opponent's field. Kind of a standard spell with that. You got 2 of those. Pay 1 gauge, counter, destroy a size 1 monster or less on your opponent's field. So really good if you're going against Darkness Dragon World. You get 2 of those. Okay. And then we have Justice Will Prevail. There's your Justice card. Everyone's looking for justice. Have Captain Answer over there on the side or in the middle. So you counter, choose one of your superhero in battle, and for this turn give it +3/+3 counterattack. So that's a standard defensive monster defensive card. Get 4 already, so that's really good. I'm going to go put it right here. There we go, with a little bit of the Power Ranger action over here. It's about time I got serious. You may only cast this card if you have 6 life or less. Pay 1 gauge. Draw 2 cards. Basically survival chance, but at 6 life, you may only cast it. It's once per turn. Okay, so yeah, that's your hand builder. 2 of those. I've seen through your moves. It's counter nullify the attack. You may only cast this card during an attack on your opponent's turn, and if you do not have a monster in the center. So this sounds like you're going to be using either some moves or you're going to use a lot of weapon attacks straight up the front. So we're moving on. We have Launch, Buddy Police. Put the top card of your deck into the gauge and you gain 1 life. Okay, so I feel very ancient effect on that one. Gauge builder, gain 1 life. Let me see. You may only cast this. This is I'm Still Alive. You may only cast this card when your life would become 0. Pay 3 gauge. Counter. For this turn, the next time your life would become 0, your life becomes 1. You may only cast I Am Still Alive once per game. So you can only do it once per game, but that's really good if you're only running 2 of these. So for any Gargantua Punishers or anything like that, boom, you can actually do this. And even though those it cannot be reduced or nullified, when it becomes 0, boom, you become 1 again. So that's really cool. I think this is the new way to get around all those crazy impacts. And I haven't seen an impact from Hero World yet, but we'll get there. Army Rifle, Line Thunder. So this is just a straight up item. 2/2. Pay 2 gauge. This is an act. Now it's a pay nothing cost, but pay 2 gauge. If you do, put this card on into your drop zone and destroy an item on your opponent's field. So this can actually be used to destroy an opponent's item. I normally run Danger World, where you cannot destroy the item, so this might be a little tougher on that one, but this is great to knock off if they haven't gotten that boost already. And so there you go, we got 4 of those, really using that to spam. And then here we are with the impacts. Nice artwork, and shine on this one is super fancy. Equation of Victory, Winning Formula, Superhero, Hero World. The impact, you may only cast this card if your opponent has 3 life or less. You have a superhero monster on your field and your opponent has no monsters on his or her field, so you have to destroy their entire field. And your opponent has no monsters on his or her field, so you gotta wipe that out. Pay 2 gauge, deal 3 damage. Alright, so I mean it's real quick. There's, you have to have your opponent at 3 life or less. So it's kind of like an instant kill as long as they have nothing else on the field. That's a little restricted. That means you need to clear everything out there. But interesting. You get 3 of those. So we'll have to see how that goes. And then there you go. The Hero World flag card, just as it is shown in the animation. So there you go. I'm going to go ahead and try playtesting this here and there to see how it goes. It looks like you got the beef of a lot of staple cards in here. your creature boosters, good weapons, your weapon destroyers, your spell destroyers, and your impacts, of course. So we'll see how it goes, and yeah, if you have any comments, questions, suggestions, or concerns, please leave those in the comments below. And stay tuned for our next box opening, where we're going to be looking at the Crimson Fist. So this we're actually going to put on a separate video and go into detail about that. And again, if you haven't already, check out the fc-buddyfight.com website and see where they're going to be doing the Neo Enforcer sneak peeks. These are the packs that you'll actually see in those, but yeah, you'll get First Stab, you see Ozzy Dahaka over there, Card Burn, Ultimate Card Burn, and of course the new drum. So there you go, thank you very much, and yeah, we'll talk to you soon.